In a moment that has sent shockwaves through the British television industry and beyond, legendary actor Sir Michael Caine found himself at the center of an explosive confrontation on the popular daytime talk show Loose Women. The 92-year-old icon, known for his impeccable career spanning classics like Get Carter, The Italian Job, and more recent acclaimed performances, had been invited on to the panel to discuss his life, memories from the golden age of cinema, and perhaps share some light-hearted anecdotes that fans have come to adore. What started as a seemingly routine appearance quickly spiraled into chaos when co-host Denise Welch, never one to shy away from outspoken opinions, engaged Caine in a heated exchange that touched on sensitive topics ranging from generational differences in the entertainment world to political correctness in modern filmmaking. Viewers watched in stunned silence as the usually composed knight of the realm raised his voice, defending the old-school values that shaped his legendary status, while Welch pushed back with her characteristic fiery passion, arguing for progressive changes in how stories are told today. The tension built rapidly, with cameras capturing every furrowed brow and pointed gesture, turning what should have been a celebratory segment into one of the most talked-about television moments in recent memory. Social media erupted almost instantly, with hashtags like #MichaelCaineLooseWomen and #DeniseWelchClash trending worldwide as clips circulated rapidly across platforms. Insiders later revealed that producers had hoped for a lively debate to boost ratings, but nobody anticipated the raw emotion that unfolded, leading to Caine's dramatic exit from the set amid audible gasps from the studio audience. This incident has sparked widespread discussions about respect for elders in media, the boundaries of on-air journalism, and whether daytime television is equipped to handle such high-profile clashes without descending into spectacle. Fans of Caine rallied online, praising his dignity even in frustration, while supporters of Welch defended her right to challenge guests robustly, highlighting the divide in public opinion that continues to fuel endless debates in comment sections and talk radio shows alike. As details emerge from those present, it becomes clear this was no mere disagreement but a collision of two strong personalities from different eras of British entertainment, each bringing decades of experience and unfiltered perspectives to the table. The aftermath has left Loose Women facing questions about their guest management protocols, while Caine's representatives issued a brief statement emphasizing the actor's passion for authentic conversation without elaborating further on the specifics that led to his departure. This event underscores the evolving dynamics of celebrity interviews in an age where every word is scrutinized and amplified globally within minutes. The roots of this dramatic encounter trace back to Michael Caine's long-standing relationship with British media, where he has always been celebrated for his straightforward manner and refusal to sugarcoat his views on the industry that made him a household name. Denise Welch, a veteran of Loose Women known for her candid discussions on everything from mental health to celebrity culture, seemed eager to probe deeper into Caine's thoughts on contemporary issues that often polarize audiences. As the conversation shifted from nostalgic film stories to critiques of current Hollywood trends, including the emphasis on diversity quotas and script alterations for modern sensitivities, Caine reportedly expressed concerns about losing artistic freedom, drawing from his extensive body of work that captured raw human experiences without filters. Welch countered passionately, suggesting that evolution in storytelling reflects societal progress and that older voices sometimes resist necessary change, a remark that visibly struck a nerve with the veteran performer. Eyewitness accounts describe the studio atmosphere growing thick with discomfort as voices rose and interruptions became frequent, deviating sharply from the show's usual format of supportive chatter and audience interaction. What followed was a series of back-and-forth exchanges that highlighted fundamental differences in worldview, with Caine standing firm on the merits of merit-based casting and authentic narratives rooted in real life rather than agendas, while Welch advocated for inclusivity and updating traditions to resonate with younger generations. The exchange reached its boiling point when personal elements crept in, touching on past public statements each had made, escalating the professional disagreement into something more personal and intense. Producers attempted to intervene with light-hearted segues, but the momentum proved unstoppable, culminating in Caine removing his microphone and walking off set to a mix of applause, boos, and bewildered reactions from those in attendance. This unprecedented move has prompted Loose Women to review footage internally and consider apologies or clarifications in subsequent episodes. Though no official statement has fully addressed the kicking off rumors circulating, online forums buzz with theories, ranging from staged drama for publicity to genuine ideological conflict, reflecting how such moments capture public imagination in polarized times. Caine's enduring legacy remains untarnished for many, as clips of his past interviews resurface showing his wit and resilience, reminding everyone why he is regarded as a national treasure whose opinions, even when controversial, stem from a lifetime of hard-earned wisdom. Meanwhile, Welch has faced both praise for holding her ground and criticism for perceived disrespect toward an elder statesman of acting. The incident serves as a mirror to broader cultural conversations happening across society about bridging generational gaps without sacrificing core principles or civility. Media analysts predict this could influence how future high-profile guests are handled on similar programs, potentially leading to more cautious booking strategies or enhanced moderation techniques during live broadcasts. Following the dramatic walk-off, reactions poured in from across the entertainment spectrum, with fellow actors, presenters, and even politicians weighing in on what this clash reveals about today's media landscape. Some defended Michael Caine's right to express unvarnished truths accumulated over 9 decades in the spotlight, arguing that silencing or confronting such voices aggressively diminishes cultural discourse and disrespects contributions that have defined British cinema for generations. Others sided with Denise Welch, viewing her as a bold voice willing to challenge icons and push for accountability in an industry long criticized for certain outdated attitudes and lack of representation. Clips of the heated exchange, edited into short viral videos, amassed millions of views within hours, sparking memes, reaction videos, and even parody sketches on late-night shows that further amplified the story's reach. Behind the scenes, sources close to the production admitted that while Loose Women thrives on lively debate, this particular segment crossed into uncomfortable territory where emotions overrode structured conversation, leading to the decision to escort Caine off after he made his intentions clear. The actor was reportedly composed yet visibly upset as he left the building, later declining immediate interviews but hinting through associates that he values platforms allowing genuine exchange rather than confrontation for its own sake. This event has reignited debates about ageism in reverse, where experienced figures are sometimes dismissed as out of touch rather than consulted as valuable resources, a point Caine himself has touched upon in previous public appearances. Denise Welch, no stranger to controversy from her time on reality television and outspoken columns, maintained her position in follow-up social media posts, emphasizing the importance of honest dialogue even when it gets uncomfortable, which resonated with her dedicated fanbase who appreciate her authenticity. Industry experts suggest such moments, while jarring, highlight television's power to reflect real societal tensions rather than presenting polished facades, though they caution against letting entertainment devolve into pure conflict without resolution or learning. Public polling conducted in the days after showed a split along age and political lines, with older viewers largely sympathetic to Caine and younger demographics more aligned with Welch's perspective on progress. The episode has boosted Loose Women's visibility tremendously, ironically turning a potential PR crisis into heightened interest and discussion topics for upcoming shows. As more context emerges about preparation and expectations set before taping, questions arise regarding whether guests of Caine's caliber should face less adversarial formats to honor their status while still delivering engaging content. This saga continues to evolve with new angles appearing daily, from comparisons to past television blow-ups to forecasts about its impact on booking policies for veteran celebrities wary of similar treatment. Ultimately, it reminds us that even in carefully produced daytime television, human passion and differing convictions can create unforgettable, if divisive, television history. Delving deeper into the specifics of the argument, observers noted how the discussion began innocently enough with questions about Caine's early career struggles and rise to fame, topics he has revisited warmly in countless interviews over the years. However, When Denise Welch steered the conversation toward modern remakes of classic films and the necessity of updating them for today's audiences, Caine pushed back firmly, citing examples where original visions were diluted or altered beyond recognition to fit contemporary standards. This opened the floodgates to topics including cancel culture, freedom of expression in arts, and the role of older actors in mentoring the next generation without being sidelined. Welch's responses were direct and unapologetic, challenging Caine on whether resistance to change equates to irrelevance in an evolving world, a framing that many felt lacked the deference typically afforded to someone of his stature. The back and forth grew more animated, with overlapping speech and heightened tones that made for compelling but tense viewing, as the other panelists attempted to mediate with limited success. Studio audience members later shared mixed feelings, some thrilled by the raw authenticity while others disappointed that a beloved figure like Michael Caine experienced such discomfort on air. Post-incident analysis by media critics points to broader issues in talk show formats where provocation is prioritized over thoughtful exchange, potentially alienating segments of the audience seeking lighter fare. Caine's team emphasized in private briefings that the actor remains committed to public engagement but prefers settings where mutual respect guides the dialogue rather than gotcha moments. This has led to renewed appreciation for his body of work, with streaming services reporting spikes in viewership of his films as people revisit the performances that turned him to Academy Awards and countless honors. Welch, for her part, used subsequent appearances to advocate for open conversations across divides, framing the event as an opportunity for growth rather than mere entertainment drama. The interplay between these two figures, one a cinematic legend, the other a television stalwart, encapsulates shifting power dynamics in British media where traditional icons navigate spaces dominated by more confrontational styles. As the dust settles, calls for a follow-up segment or mediated discussion have surfaced, though whether either party would participate remains uncertain given the intensity of the original exchange. This story also touches on mental preparedness for older guests entering live television environments known for their unpredictability, raising ethical considerations about platform responsibilities toward high-profile invitees. In the wider cultural conversation, it serves as a case study in how personal beliefs, when passionately held, can clash dramatically even among professionals who share a common entertainment heritage. The full transcript, if released, promises to provide even richer insights into the nuanced positions each held during those pivotal minutes. The broader implications of this incident extend far beyond a single television appearance, touching on themes of legacy preservation, intergenerational respect, and the commercialization of conflict in modern broadcasting. Michael Caine has long symbolized a certain stoic British resilience and talent that transcends trends, making his visible frustration all the more noteworthy to those who admire his contributions. Denise Welch's approach, rooted in her history of candid advocacy on various social issues, represents a different but equally valid tradition of using media platforms to question and provoke thought. Together, their exchange has become a lightning rod for discussions about whether entertainment should prioritize harmony or embrace discomfort as a path to deeper understanding. Production companies and networks are reportedly observing closely to gauge long-term audience retention following such events, with some fearing backlash from traditional viewers while others celebrate increased engagement metrics. Celebrity peers have offered supportive messages to Caine, recalling his generosity and professionalism on countless sets, which contrasts sharply with the on-air portrayal that emerged. Meanwhile, Welch's colleagues on Loose Women have rallied around her, stressing the value of diverse viewpoints even when they create sparks. This episode also revives conversations about age diversity on panels and ensuring that senior guests feel valued rather than challenged as relics of the past. In academic circles studying media, this serves as prime material for examining power dynamics, rhetorical strategies, and emotional labor involved in live unscripted television. Public figures from various fields have used the moment to comment on civil discourse in polarized societies, urging more empathy alongside firmness in beliefs. As video breakdowns and expert commentaries proliferate, the narrative continues shifting with new details about pre-show briefings and post-show interactions adding layers of complexity. For aspiring actors and presenters, It offers lessons on handling pressure, maintaining composure, and knowing when to step away gracefully, as Caine ultimately demonstrated. The financial angle cannot be ignored either, as boosted ratings and social media buzz translate into advertising revenue despite any reputational costs. Ultimately, this clash humanizes both participants, showing that even titans of their respective domains experience moments of genuine passion and disagreement that transcend scripted politeness. It reinforces the idea that television, at its best and most controversial, mirrors the complexities of real human interaction rather than presenting sanitized versions of reality. Future invitations for similar guests will likely include more safeguards, yet the appetite for authentic moments ensures such dramas will recur in evolving forms. Looking ahead, the legacy of this Michael Caine and Denise Welch confrontation on Loose Women will likely be debated for months or even years, becoming part of the annals of memorable British television history alongside other famous on-air moments. Caine's career, already cemented in excellence, gains another chapter that showcases his unwillingness to compromise core principles, potentially inspiring renewed interest in his memoirs and archival footage for lessons on perseverance and integrity. Welch continues her role with the same energy that defines her public persona, using the platform to address viewer feedback and perhaps facilitate more balanced discussions moving forward. The incident has encouraged media literacy among audiences, prompting people to seek full context rather than viral snippets and to reflect on their own biases when consuming such content. Industry insiders predict a temporary cooling period in booking legendary figures for debate-heavy segments until protocols improve, but the draw of star power suggests these efforts will adapt rather than disappear. Fan communities dedicated to classic cinema have organized watch parties and appreciation events celebrating Caine's contributions, turning potential negativity into positive reaffirmation of his impact. On the other side, Welch's supporters highlight how challenging established narratives keeps culture dynamic and relevant to contemporary challenges. This duality captures the essence of ongoing societal evolution, where progress and tradition wrestle visibly for balance. As more eyewitness interviews and possible official responses emerge, the complete picture will offer valuable insights into media ethics, guest welfare, and the fine line between engagement and provocation. For now, the event stands as a testament to the unpredictable nature of live television and the enduring appeal of larger-than-life personalities willing to engage fully with the issues of their time. It reminds viewers and creators alike that while conflict drives interest, respect and preparation remain crucial for constructive outcomes. In closing this chapter, one hopes both Caine and Welch emerge with strengthened platforms for their respective messages, contributing to richer public dialogue that honors Britain's rich entertainment heritage while embracing future possibilities. The story, much like the careers of those involved, proves resilient and multifaceted, inviting continuous reflection long after the cameras stopped rolling on that fateful day.